Today, I'll show you a hardcore revenge that would make even physics teachers quit on the spot. I was driving my truck, packed with all my belongings, trying to escape the Soviet-occupied zone. Out of nowhere, two Soviet fighter jets, like vultures, locked onto me. I lost everything. With my foot to the gas, I barreled into the forest, using the trees to jam their radar. Just as I thought I could catch my breath, the fire in my rearview mirror showed the enemy planes pushing me to the limit. The crazy pilots dove straight into the woods, chasing me through the gaps, relentlessly trying to take me out. I spotted the right moment, slammed the brakes, and the explosion behind me made me temporarily deaf. I stayed on high alert because there were still two more hunters out there. I reached the edge of the forest, cut the engine, held my breath, and kept my eyes locked on the horizon. But the second jet, it vanished like it never existed. I didn't notice, but that guy had been silently tailing me, staying in my blind spot the whole time. By the time I turned around, he was diving straight at me, holding off a high G turn for a head-on shot. The pilot was firing like mad. I was as calm as a rock, no reaction whatsoever. I knew the ammo load of that plane was running out of rounds. The pilot panicked, aimed for my truck, and tried a suicide collision, ejecting just as it hit. I had lightning-fast reflexes, using the cargo straps to whip the tail of my truck to block him. I couldn't care less about that ejected pilot. All I wanted was to grab my stuff and get the hell out. But that damn ghost wouldn't leave me alone, pursuing me to the bitter end. Furious, I was ready to charge at him, but then he flashed me a sinister grin. I looked up, an entire bomber squad was blocking the sky. I fought desperately to get back into the driver's seat, but the gauges were frowsy. The time had run out. The shockwave flipped both me and my truck, plunging us straight into the abyss. I struggled out of the submerged cockpit, watching my life savings sink into the darkness. But I wasn't done. I dove into the deep sea, severed the cables, and shot to the surface like a rocket. Using floating debris to create a raft, I drifted along the edge of the blockade until I spotted a salvaged -50 tank on the shore. My lifeline. I strapped all my explosives to the tank's rear, floored the gas, and headed straight for the border. The guard post noticed something was off about the tank's shape. I lit the fuse, pushing the gas pedal all the way down. Bullets rained down on the armor, but they were nothing. The explosives at the rear went off with a thunderous boom. The 30-ton beast lifted off the ground. That leap, even Olympic divers would envy. With a deafening roar, I crossed the border, finally leaving hell behind me.